Boom, 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 boom. You know what that means at UCLA land? That means the Bruins got to recruit. Breaking news, UCLA football. Yes, it may be rivalry week, but you can still look forward to the future. And not just the game, the Bruins land four-star recruit Jeremiah McClure, who turned away the likes of Arizona, Washington, and Indiana to come to UCLA. Jeremiah McClure from Mater Dei Catholic, not Mater Dei in Santa Ana, Mater Dei Catholic, closer to San Diego and Chula Vista, comes through, and he is a four-star recruit for the Bruins that chooses them over all else. Hadn't really had much on social media posting as of late, but this year for McClure decides to go to UCLA and helps vault UCLA, their class of 2023 commit, and gets their ranking overall up to 71. Recently, here with Locked On UCLA, we talked about the likes of what their recruiting class looked like. We talked about it, and it keeps getting higher. I'm so excited. We forgot to even introduce myself. Let's go. It's Zach Anderson Yoxheimer. Let's get rocking and rolling here with Locked On UCLA. Again, it's Jeremiah McClure, a four-star recruit out of Mater Dei Catholic, who said he was going to announce on November 15th. And we've been sitting, waiting. Even my father joked with me, no way they're getting a true freshman recruit as a receiver coming to UCLA. But, he had his last four. I was like, you never know. And McClure waited all day and released it late. And finally, with the news breaking, him tweeting out, whether you read the articles, various sites, whether you read Greg Biggins, whether you sit here and wait for the athletes to tweet it out themselves, boom, they got the boom earlier, and now we got the Jeremiah McClure. This year, in high school, McClure's got 33 receptions, 700 yards receiving, and 10 touchdowns. He stands 6'2 overall, 195 pounds, depending on which weight and height you use. And mentioned how Jerry Neuheisel, Jerry, was the main recruiter for Jeremiah McClure, who was able to choose out the Bruins and mentioned in one of the articles written about him how, of course, he liked Jerry a lot, great guy, building the great relationship with Jerry Neuheisel as the lead receiving coach, recruiting there for Jeremiah McClure. And for McClure, he talked about how academics was huge for him. If you go to his Twitter, as most athletes do, they post where they're ranked as a receiver, whether it's their number, what year, how many stars. Mind you, McClure, a four-star from Mater Dei Catholic, his GPA, how quick he is, and talking about, all right, academics was huge for him. And even though he sports, as he says, a 3.2 GPA, that's good enough to get in with the Bruins, who like to enjoy books and ball, right? The Chip Kelly quote, as we get the shirts. I don't have a shirt yet. Books and ball, and the Bruins trying to get the books, get the ball, move it together. And Jeremiah McClure, if you look at the rankings for UCLA, which overall looks at number 71. And remember, the Bruins not too long ago lost their number one recruit, Roderick Robinson, as he flipped to Georgia. And for McClure, the way I'm looking at it at these recruiting boards and commits, he is possibly the new highest recruit for UCLA based on slim margins and numbers. And even in the end, who actually stands out to be the best, we'll just wait and see who looks the best and stands out on the field when it comes to UCLA football in future years. But a nice get late in the game, late in the day, signing day season, early signing day, everything in all the sports coming together. But Jeremiah McClure comes through and signs with the Bruins, a four-star recruit that could help the receiving core for the Bruins, which reminds you, of course, Jake Bobo is just a one-year guy, and who is he going to get thrown to? Well, those are thoughts for another episode, but McClure, who, for the most part, is one of the newer Bruin recruits with the hard commit in the month of November, right smack dab in the middle of the month. So McClure coming from Mater Dei Catholic, again, 6'2", 4-star, about 18th best in the state if you're looking at it, depending which way you look at it, 34th at his position based on different rankings, and he's quite possibly the new highest-ranked UCLA recruit. Maybe not as highly touted as Roderick Robinson, as we remember, UCLA needs a running back with Kaz Allen with so many years going through. You have Zach Charbonnet, all these rushing options who might be gone, but they do get a receiving threat in Jeremiah McClure, who waits all day, but he finally commits. Boom, baby. Some good news here during rivalry week for UCLA. Not only can they beat SC, let's get a recruit to build for 2023. Some good news for UCLA fans as Jeremiah McClure from Mater Dei Catholic joins the like of its. Let's remind you, these are the hard commits for the class of 23 right now. R.J. Jones, Trey Edwards, who, hey, maybe he had some ears, some words in the ears of Jeremiah McClure, because Trey Edwards is also from Mater Dei Catholic. You have Solomon Malamafu, you have Grant Gray, Ethan O'Connor, Ty Lee, Luke Duncan, Donovan Pilat, and AJ Fuimahano from Liberty in Henderson, Nevada. Those are all 3 stars or higher, with RJ Jones and McClure being so far, for the new recruits in the class of 23, which means the true freshmen, the only 4 stars. So for the Bruins, continuing to vault up the rankings, as we've discussed before, and as everybody knows, Chip Kelly, a lot of the recruiting is going to come after that final game, or when they have that month break, from whether the bowl is, whenever their last regular season game is, whenever that all shapes up. The UCLA football team and recruiting landscape will look different come in the spring, come the post-winter, with more signing days and everything, with the transfer portal going to get bigger, some expected, some unexpected names, and maybe some expected or not, with Jeremiah McClure joining his high school teammate with Trey Edwards coming to UCLA, and for McClure, the new highest-rated recruit for UCLA's football class of 23, and a very highly rated receiver to go along with the 3-star from Norco with Grant Gray. Great get for the Bruins. Jerry Neuheisel apparently the lead recruiter with this one. And again, McClure over 700 yards receiving in his final year of high school, 33 receptions, and 10 touchdowns receiving. Boom, boom, boom. As Ethan Young likes to say, boom. Put your hats on that one. As Locked On UCLA, we are excited as McClure joins the Bruins. Just know that if you thought about securing recruits, or if you thought about securing your home, do it with home security. Do it with SimpliSafe. You can order the #1 rated SimpliSafe home security system, 50% off. They've got their biggest offer of the year, and you don't want to miss it. Once again, they've been named the best home security system of 2022 by U.S. News and World Report, a 3rd year in a row. Through emergencies, they've got 24/7 professional monitoring agents using Fast Protect technology exclusively from SimpliSafe that captures critical evidence and verifies that the threat is real, so you can get priority police response. Don't miss your chance to save big on the only security system that can be truly recommended through the holiday times, because you can get 50% off the new security system from SimpliSafe at simplisafe.com/lockedoncollege. Again, the biggest discount of the year. Don't wait. simplisafe.com/lockedoncollege. There's no safe like SimpliSafe. As the Bruins secure another recruit, Jeremiah McClure. Nice, maybe slightly late get. I know we could talk even basketball too, right? With all the missed stuff from basketball. We'll get to basketball recruiting throughout Locked On UCLA. But again, a big get for the Bruins. McClure, a 4-star from Mater Dei Catholic, joining this recruiting class that vaults up to number 71, which not too long ago, about half a month ago, was sitting there around the 90s in the country, and now slowly getting to mediocre in terms of where the overall ranking is, before Chip Kelly and his real recruiting begins by snatching all the other grad transfers and those dudes who hit the portals as the portal, and whatever it looks like going forward. So there's still lots to be updated throughout the rest of the offseason. But again, a nice class of 23 get, and we'll see how the recruiting class goes. In the meantime, UCLA fans, a clap time, baby. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, UCLA. UCLA, fight, fight, fight. Let's go. Welcome to the fam, McClure. In the meantime, this has been Locked On UCLA. Breaking news. Go Bruins.